It's me again. This time I want to do a quick little tutorial on Google Sheets. In the event that you don't have Microsoft Excel, make a simple little document for me that you'll email me as an attachment. Once again, always get to google.com. Google.com will take you to this portal. And because the World Cup is going on, obviously you see a lot of football. And, well, right off the bat, I need to get myself in the right account, because I have several. So let me go to just my personal. It doesn't really matter. I'm not going to save this file, but you want to make sure you're in the right account. I also have one for the B County Adult Literacy Council, which is connected to the YouTube, which I'm going to put these videos on. So two things you can do. A lot of times, what I'll do on the little hamburger right there, the 9 dots. I'm not sure. Somebody called it a hamburger. It looks a little bit different, but this one looks different. But it's nonetheless, it's always options. So I could go to my Google Drive and from there create the spreadsheet through Google Sheets, or I could go straight down here to Sheets. See, this is Google Sheets. So I'll go ahead and go that route. Let's see what it does. So it just bypasses a little bit because I knew I was going to Google Sheets. And just like Excel, you have budgets. You have templates. One of them is a budget, another budget, a to-do list, and you're going to want to probably use one of those. If you're more than welcome to try it if you want to get started with the template, but it's your call. There's a lot of them, maybe not as many as Office, but still a lot. Here's a to-do list, um, a wedding planner, which probably already has formulas built in, calendar. But I'm going to go ahead and do blank spreadsheet. Okay. And they're going to give you all kinds of like save time with tables and learn more. I say, got it. I don't need that right now. Just close this thing right here. Spreadsheet is untitled. Maybe I'm going to call this practice for sheets for Google Sheets. Press enter, and it looks just like. Now, I can't see my zoom on this one like I did with Excel down at the bottom. So normally what I do there is this is a browser thing, y'all. If you ever hit Control Plus, it makes it a little bit bigger for you. There you go. And I do that a lot if I'm demonstrating in person and I have a like a TV set, and this makes y'all watch it or view it a little bit larger. Notice things are a little different. You have the menu bar, but you don't have ribbons. You have flyouts, but they're all there. And in some cases, you have the most popular tools right here. But just like in the other one, I'm going to kind of do the same thing. Apples, bananas, this doesn't matter. Crackers, pancakes, cereal. And this is going to be, I'm just going to type in item, tab over. Look what tab does. Quantity, price, total. And you put in numbers. I'm just putting whatever. I'm not thinking through this. Price, again, I'm going to put whatever, 5.2, 6.7, 1.9, just 4, and 5.12. Doesn't it look familiar? And we haven't even really discussed the other things, but you can have more than one sheet by hitting the plus right here and have different worksheets within the workbook. Okay. Now, bear with me because, like, I don't use Google Sheets, but it's pretty intuitive. You can select the entire column and we can format And immediately I look, well, is it up here? Here it is right there, dollar sign. Boom. I know this one's going to be formatted with dollar sign. There we go. Now, if I make some mistakes, I'm not going to redo this. I'm going to demonstrate to you by me making mistakes because we all do. So right off the bat, we're going to hit the equal sign and we're going to put in, I'm going to show you. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness. It already knows I want B2 times C2. It's already showing me it's $26. So enter. Look at that. Now the other thing, well, yes, it's gonna look at that right there. I'm gonna drag downward, and everything is done. Oh my goodness, Google Sheets, kudos to you. And I'll make this grand total. Let's see if it automatically will. Remember, I'm leaving a blank row so that later on, if you want to insert more stuff, we'll do that in just a little bit. So now I'm going to look for the sum function. But if not, I'll enter it as a formula. Let me see if I can find it. You guys. So you go to format. And if y'all find it later, y'all can tell me. It would be that crazy looking E. But if not, we're gonna do equals. Let me back up a little bit. I think it already knows what I want. Yep, it knows what I want. Except I want it to be this to be 7. Let's see where I can change that. Because I want it to be 7 because if I add another row, it will be inclusive. So I can go right up here and just type in 7. That's what I want. Now if I add rows like right here, you always leave a blank row. Insert row, one row above. And now if I add something else like soup, 4 cans at $3.15. It didn't automatically add it. That's interesting. But let's just go ahead and put that down there. And there you have it. Again, you can highlight cells and format them, bold, italic. And of course, you can align them however you would like. And we have ourselves, if you want to name your sheet, just like you name your workbook, budget, or this looks more like a shopping list. I'd hate to think that's your budget because then the only thing in your budget is food. But you could have a sheet called food and a sheet called car and a sheet called insurance, another one called, garbage pickup, whatever, and have it all laid out nice and pretty. But there you have it. This was a very quick example of Google Sheets in lieu of not having Excel. I don't know how much time I have left, but once again, you can file. But notice here, file, you can download it as Excel if you wanted to. Let's see what that does. And it'll be in your downloads folder. There it is right here. Until I do a lot of sports. So there's the spreadsheet right here. And send it to me as an attachment, okay? And this one was a little bit faster. Let me see how much time I have left. Five minutes, 40 seconds. But, excuse the, so there you have it. The lesson on this one is Google Sheets. And everybody have fun with it, like I said, and save it. And in Google Sheets, you downloaded it, put it somewhere, I don't care where, desktop, whatever. And then go to your email and send it to me, okay? Hope this was helpful, guys. This is powerful. Thank you. Talk to you later. See you in class.